Ladies and gentlemen, what's up and what's going down? How y'all doing today? It's the Dizzy One here, bringing you another episode of NBA 2K18 Legends, my league, and we're going up against the Philadelphia 76ers, led by none other than Kevin, the Cupcake, Durant. Guys, this guy has been a whirlpool of epic conundrum. Like, my goodness, Kevin Durant, it is no stretch of the imagination that I don't like Kevin Durant. As an NBA player, absolutely love him. I would draft a number 1 or number 2 or number 3 overall in NBA 2K. He is just that good. But as a person, I do not like Kevin Durant. He has shown his character. He has shown us who he is, particularly in this offseason. And it's oh my goodness, Kevin Durant, what are you doing? Like, oh my goodness. So, to start it all off, he won a championship, and I'm past that point that he went to the Warriors, still a little salty about it, but in my opinion, he got the monkey off his back. He won a championship. He won a finals MVP trophy. Good for you, KD. Great job. The way you won it, though, in my opinion, kind of lackluster, going to the team that doesn't need you. It's no fault to the Warriors. They should go after KD. No fault to Kevin Durant. He's a free agent. But just because you have a choice to go somewhere doesn't mean you should. And it just showed his resiliency, and I don't know. It's whatever. But I'm past it. Still salty. Not gonna lie. Whatever. But then in the offseason, after winning a championship, after winning the finals trophy, you go and attack Stephen Curry. Not directly, but you attack Under Armour. And I know you're a Nike representative. You are one of the leading shoe sellers in the country, in the world, TBH, to be honest. But you go and attack Under Armour, saying that nobody wants to wear Under Armour when you have the number 1 representative, marketeer, the number 1 player, the number 1 spokesman, I guess you could say, for Under Armour on your team, the guy who started the culture in Golden State, the guy that pretty much was the reason that started the outcome of how you wanted to be a part of the Warriors. You attack him indirectly by saying that nobody wants to wear the brand his name is associated with. KD, stop being a cupcake and get over yourself. And then you go off later in the offseason saying Kyrie Irving is better than Allen Iverson. Kevin Durant, what are you doing? What are you doing, KD? Come on, bro. This is not... It's idiotic. I would think that you, being one of the greatest players of all time in the NBA already, I'm not going to put a number on it, but it's pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that you are one of the greatest of all time. And also that you will be moving on upward in the upper echelon of NBA history as one of the greatest of all time. Because of how great, how amazing you are as an NBA player. But to say that, I would assume that you are an NBA historian. I would assume that you have watched the history of the NBA, or even if not that, have just watched the NBA while you were growing up, when Allen Iverson was playing. And to say that Kyrie, Uncle Drew, no disrespect, is better than the answer, Allen Iverson, is just disrespectful. Very disrespectful. What are you on, Kevin Durant? You gotta cut back on that protein, because my goodness. I don't know, man. But to top it all up, whoa, look at that pass. That pass was beautiful. Nice pass, Devin Harris. How did you know he was there? But to top it all off, in this offseason, you go off on Twitter. I can't even say it right now because I'm laughing so hard. But you go off on Twitter defending yourself with fake accounts. Kevin Durant, bashing your old teammates. If you wanted to say something, just be a man and say it. You are Kevin Durant, and you don't have to go off and make a fake account to defend yourself and then get caught in the whole intricacy of the non-intricate thing called logging out and switching accounts. How do you do that? My goodness. I have 2 accounts. I have my YouTube channel, and I have my personal channel. But I don't go on my personal channel defending myself on YouTube, even though, like, you hear something mean or a question or whatever. If someone says you have awful videos, I don't go to my personal channel and be like, you know what? You have an awful... The reason why I have awful videos is because of this. No, like, Kevin Durant, dude. Just, if you want to respond with your account. It'll give you more credit. It'll show us that you actually have decent character instead of having to bash teammates behind their back and act like you've done something. It's oh my goodness. KD, you have gone and proven to me that you are not a decent person. One thing I hate the most is talking behind people's backs. And if Kevin Durant sees this, I don't care. He probably doesn't care, or maybe he does. He'll probably have a fake account and comment on this video. But I don't care. Like, you at least have the courage. If you're gonna want to talk bad about someone, have the courage to at least let them know, or have a chance to know, that they're talking bad about them. So, KD. Hopefully that's the end of the KD saga. Now, I know he said Giannis can be the best NBA player of all time. He has that potential, and I don't disagree with him. I believe that most, if not anybody, can have the potential to be the greatest of all time. And I'm not saying that to say that everyone in the NBA has the potential to be the greatest. I'm saying that potential plus talent plus gifts. And based on that, Giannis is a freak of nature. Like, literally a freak of nature. He is 6'10", 6'11", has the wingspan that is just so freaking long. And it is absolutely crazy how good he is with the ball, off the ball, defensively, offensively. If he has a shot, he'll be deadly. But he doesn't need a shot to be dominant in the NBA. It'll take him to the next level, to the unstoppable level. But already he is a monster. So I don't disagree that he can be the greatest of all time. But that's something that Kevin Durant said that I actually kind of agree with. He is that good, and he has that potential, and he is that talented. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't disagree with everything Kevin Durant says. I know it seems like it, but it's just, oh my goodness, KD, stop being a cupcake and move on. But anyways, I'm going to move on in the video. They also got Damian Lillard, and they also have Issel, I want to say his name is. So they have a pretty decent squad. Devin Harris, people forget that he was an all-star back in the day. He was pretty good, pretty decent. A lot of people were pretty good, pretty decent back in the day that people forget about. There's a player in this game that I don't know if many know. His name is Michael Red, I want to say. I know his last name is Red. I think it's Michael. Michael Red? I want to say Michael or Matthew. But people don't give him enough credit. He was on the Redeem team for Team USA back in the day when I believe they had Kobe, LeBron, Carmelo, and all those guys. Michael Red was on that Redeem team. He was just a monster. And people forget how good he was, but there are certain players that are lost to history. Hopefully Kevin Durant is one of them, but he probably won't be. Anyways, there's the salt coming through again. I know I'm really biased on this topic. It's just, KD, whenever we face him, I hope he has a bad game. Whenever I see him on the Warriors, I hope he has a bad game, and he gets stripped by Michael Jordan, knocking down a dunk on the other end, and we get it going. But a miss by Wilt Chamberlain right at the basket, unable to get that to fall, which is very unlikely, but it is 45-45. This is going to be insane, guys. How is this going to turn out? Are they going to get to victory? Are they going to get to victory? Oh, actually, that works. That's a pretty good sentence. Are they going to get to victory? That's one way of saying it. But Hopefully we can get something going. Curry gets the screen, decides to step back and knock it down in both of their faces. 48-47. Will Kevin Durant show what he's got? I honestly believe that he will show it either way. If they lose, KD didn't do enough. If they win, KD did enough. But we'll see what happens. Let's go. Let's ride this turbulent struggle bug. And Curry has the ball on the wing. Passing it back to... Why is Tim Duncan on the outside? Come on, Tim. Now, I understand that, whatever, it's okay. But Jordan making a three-point basket, giving us what we need right there. The final score going to be 55-51. KD could not get his team the victory. But he pulling up from three. Not able to get that one either. And he chokes, just like he did many a time back on the Thunder versus the Warriors. The salt is real. The salt is real. Honestly, guys, I think I'm going to have to drop the Kevin Durant feud because it's going a little too far for my taste. Now, it's obvious I don't like him as a person, but now I'm just being mean-spirited. And, KD, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm not crying, but I want it to make it sound like I'm crying. anyways. Unless you do something else that's very detrimental to your character, in my opinion, such as the Twitter thing, then I won't be talking about you. But as of right now, the feud is over with me and you. You probably don't care, and neither do I anymore. So anyways, adios. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.